Advocates are calling on all levels of government to step up and do more, as many asylum seekers coming to Canada have no other option but to sleep on the streets. This as Toronto's shelter system has no room for the newcomers.
I believe Canada is a place of hope for people like us who have lost it where we came from. And I still believe that the government of Canada can come to our rescue and help us.
Dozens have been waiting outside the Peter Street Shelter Referral Centre, many using garbage bags to cover and protect their belongings. Fatima fled Uganda by herself, seeking protection here in Canada after losing both her parents. She says she's been waiting for weeks for a bed.
They gave us the phones, but we have been calling. They tell you call the center. After they give you Canada service, they tell the shelters are too full. I have been calling.
And she's not the only one. Ellie has been here over 2 months after fleeing Tanzania with his wife and daughter.
We worry about our health. What about when we need medical attention? We worry about things like people stabbing us. Some people pass here, and some are mean, some are friendly.
Shakira came to Canada by herself after leaving Uganda. When she arrived at Pearson about a month ago, she was told to come here to find shelter, but weeks later, she still doesn't have a bed to sleep in.
I feel like crying all the time because I get sleepless nights every time. Because I know Canada is a better country, but I'm sleeping on the street. Every time we call Central Intake, they say we should wait. There's no shelters. There's no place where to go, so they told us to stay here for a long period of time.
NDP MPP Chris Glover has visited this site a few times to pass out food and water, but he says it's not enough.
They're really thankful, but this is so minor. The reason I'm out here is because this is not the Canada that I want people to see.
He's calling for action from all levels of government to address this crisis.
I think there's some racism in the way the government provides services to people. Like everybody who's here is like most of the people are black. And so why is it that the black refugees are sleeping on the streets and other refugees are not?
Meantime, the NDP have been pushing the Ford government to declare homelessness a state of emergency.
There's this jurisdictional ping pong, and meanwhile there's a humanitarian crisis happening right here on this street.
In a statement to City News, the city says Toronto's shelter system is full and needs federal intervention, including $157 million in support to cover the costs of supporting refugees within the shelter system. The city is also asking for a long-term strategy on support for new arrivals. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada tells me that they are committed with working with municipal and provincial leaders, adding that there is $495 million allocated in this year's budget to help organizations that help refugees here in Ontario. Reporting live, Leah Johansson, City News.